Okay, y'all, today is Sunday, so you know what that means. It is almost time for the SunDay Cervix Sermons at the Conscious Creations Live YouTube channel. So I have had some very amazing conversations over the last, or since we last met. Yes, or since we last saw one another. I like that one better. Since we last saw one another. And it's so, I'm just, y'all know this be real time. So I'm so grateful because in having these conversations, there's a couple of themes that I've come to realize that remind me of why these conversations are so important. So today we're going to be talking about in connection, right, with our theme for July, which is Coochie feeling like. Because the question that women have to ask themselves is, what's your coochie feeling like? And I know, but it's important because so often we don't have these conversations about the things that are affecting us on a cellular, molecular, biological, mitochondrial. We don't have the conversations because it sounds right, because of what the perception, whatever the case, right? And again, and I want to be clear about this. Yes, you are sacred. Yes, some of these conversations do need to be held in sacred spaces. And this is why I have the Goddess Temple 369. That's a school community available on School. You can also get there through my website, thetishahillman.com. But my point in all of this is having these conversations opens the door to make it okay to have these conversations, because I started SunDay Cervix Sermons because of things that I was seeing in my life and things that I was seeing in the lives or hearing from other women, either in quote unquote real life, right? Or on real life, on Instagram, in Reels, or whatever the case. But either way, the stories of so many of us as women, we go through experiences and our bodies hold on to memory, right? Our cells hold on to memory. And then when it manifests into whatever it manifests into years later, we're not always putting the connection together. And so in having these SunDay Cervix Sermons, my goal is that you be able to put together these things in order to make whatever changes or whatever it is that you want to do, so that you are more aware and in touch and in tune with the brilliance, the beauty, and the sacredness of your divine femininity. And so today we're going to be talking about coochie feeling like adequate hydration, because so many women go through periods of vaginal dryness for whatever reason. And I want to talk about ways to hydrate yourself on a cellular level, as well as emotionally, ways that you can be mindful of what you're allowing into your field that may be affecting your liquidity, right? So join me today at 1 p.m. at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I call, so when y'all see the flyers, I call it Jupiter, Florida time, right? So Jupiter, Florida time, but for those of you who know, it is Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. consciouscreations.live. Tune in, SunDay Cervix Sermons.